Today, we are doing a day in the life of a fisherman. But there was a kink thrown in that plan. Had a flat tire on my truck. So that's getting taken care of right now. But what I usually start with, I jump in the shower, as you can see, brush my hair. That should be part of your everyday routine. But now I'm going to make me a little bit of breakfast. I'm probably just going to do that off camera, but I'll show you the finished product. I'm probably going to do like an egg sandwich or egg and cheese sandwich, something like that. Just something to get me through the day till lunchtime. I'll pick y'all guys back up sometime or another. See, just a little fried egg sandwich. Something light, nothing heavy, nothing heavy. But once my tire gets fixed, I'll go out there and we'll tie on some poles and I'll hit the water for a little adventure today. Okay, so my tire's still not fixed, big rip, but what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go out and get the fishing poles tied up. So as soon as the pole or the tire does get fixed, poles will be ready to go and we can go catch some fish. Okay, so what we're gonna be fishing for today is we're gonna go for just lost my train of thought. We're gonna go for some bluegill, and we're also gonna try to do a little bit of crappie fishing too. So this pole here is already tied on. It's just got a simple float and a crappie jig. So we're just gonna leave this one here tied on, and I'm just gonna be using 2 cheap poles today because I think it's supposed to rain, and I really don't want to get my good poles nasty and muddy and etc. So that pole there is good. This pole right here, on the other hand, is not so good. It's got a little swim jig tied up on it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it cut off and get this rig here. Is gonna be just a normal bobber or like a slip bobber rig. So get my tackle bag out here. And get one of these bad boys right here out. What the slip bobber goes on. Pull the line back to me. I've showed y'all how to tie one of these on in a different video, but we're just gonna go ahead and do this one here real quick. Just thread it through that black piece. Pull here, here. Pull this off. Tie this. Cut the line. Simple as that. So we're gonna go ahead, and I think I am just gonna put another jig head on here and just use that to bluegill fish, because the bluegill we're going for should be pretty big. We'll just use a smaller jig head here. So just what I always tie is just a fisherman's knot. It's real simple. Here. And the way to do the fisherman's, you turn it, turn. I just did it a couple times. I mean, you ain't got to get extreme with it. Feed it through here. Well, psych. Feed it through here. Then, so now you push it back to where where it made that new knot. Let me get a little bit more line out to do this. And why am I having so much trouble today? Take two. Alright, you just push it through the eye. Pull here. Just turn it a couple times. Go back through here. Through here. And then you pull the line tight. Simple as that. I forgot the bobber. I'll be back. So, gotta redo this. It probably helps if you put the slip bobber on there, typically. Got the bobber. Get this here off. Slide up. And this bobber is pretty simple. You just feed it through. Today is not going to be the day, I have a feeling. It just fell off of there. Just got to feed it through. Alright, now that the bobber's on there, retie the hook. Back through. Then you pull it tight. Boom. This here is ready to go. I'm gonna stop by the gas station, probably get some crickets and worms, maybe just worms, I'm not really sure yet. But I'll probably just pick y'all guys up when I get down to the lake or where I'm gonna fish. Haven't made up my mind yet. We got the tire fixed, pulled this bad boy out of it, but we're on our way to go fish. The next thing I do is when I leave the house, I stop by the local gas station. They sell worms, crickets, all that. I'm gonna get some worms and stuff like that, and I'm gonna head down to the secret honey hole, hopefully. I don't know if it's good yet, but it will be before too long if it ain't already. So, you don't know if you ain't down there. So, then, for the most important part of this video is I come out to fish for a day in the life of a fisherman. I already caught a keeper bluegill, but I wasn't filming because I feel kind of bad filming around other people, and there was someone here at the boat ramp. But it's now starting to rain, and it's really windy. So, I'll probably just... I'm definitely going to film, but it's probably going to suck because of the wind and if it starts raining. So I'm going to get this fish here in the water, and let's go catch some more keeper bluegill. And we are fishing a little different from what we tied up on. I'm on this here dock, and I'm just fishing off the bottom with just that weighted hook. I took the bobbers off. I did go to a couple spots before, but it was no good. Didn't catch anything, so I filmed it, but you're not going to see it in this video. It's pointless for me to try to put it in there. I'm sure this fishing trip won't last too long. Look at that storm coming from that way. It's still a good ways out, but it is definitely moving in. I've had a couple bites since I last saw me, which was probably 3 minutes ago. But I just ain't had they hit it and ran. It's hard to cut the hook. But I'm going to fish here for a little while. I wanted to get a lot of fish today, but I don't know if that's going to happen unless something crazy happens for the next little while. But I'm just taking y'all along with my day as I go fishing. So it's a day in the life of a fisherman. I do hunting, fishing, but this time of year, time to fish. So just bringing y'all along with my day, kind of like a vlog, but I'm just showing y'all more in depth on how I do go throughout the day of fishing. Let's get started. So this here was a problem we had last time. It was catching these little stripes. Oh, I got another fish. Oh, no, I don't. But these stripes here, they just tear these worms up. I do have another fish. Another freaking stripe. These stripes, I mean, they just absolutely tear these here up. And this one here might go on the stringer. He's still pretty small. Stripe. Go this here situated, get this one here back in the water. Oh, got another fish. Oh, just hit. Come on. And y'all see, I mean, it is just instant over here with the fishing. If you find what the right depth, it's just freaking insane. Got another one. Oh, he dropped in the water that time. Just pull back over here. This stuff here can be stressful. Because you're trying to, usually when it's really good fishing, I don't even only bring one pole because if I have two in the water, I cannot keep up at all. Okay. This one here. Oh man, look at this right here. This is what we want. Keeper bluegill. This here is the old keeper bluegill. Got what we're here after for today. This is what we're after. The keepers. Let's stinking go. So we've caught another keeper bluegill, and that wind, it's really picked up. That storm passed right on by out in front of us, and it hasn't rained here yet. But that don't mean it won't. I live in Tennessee, so it's hard to film these fish right now. It's kind of slow. It's not consistent. So I just kind of show y'all the fish when I catch it. But this is fish number 3. So as y'all saw, I was fighting that fish for a little while, and it was a catfish, and I only had 4-pound line, and I missed it. Dang it! Well, I can't get mad. I'm just gonna keep fishing. Man, that was a nice fish, but oh well, we'll just keep fishing. I'll probably just pick y'all guys back up when I get to the house. My battery camera's getting low. That's just, I don't know. I can't believe I just missed that fish. But y'all just get the point. I'm just going to sit here and relax for a little while and just be upset, I guess. So, I know I didn't film a whole lot. Guys just fishing, and I didn't want my camera to die. And but it was slow, but I did catch some. I'll show y'all what we caught. We'll take them back to the house, clean them up. And I'm not going to eat them this afternoon, but we will do a catch and clean. English is tough, gosh. But we will eat them in the morning. Y'all ready for this right here? Let me know if y'all are ready. But we caught a couple. Caught a few bluegill. But we'll get them back to the house. I can't show the cleaning part on YouTube because, well, they don't like that. But oh well. See y'all back to the house. Okay, so yesterday when I got home, I didn't film none. I just kind of put the camera away and enjoyed a little bit of family time. But what I usually do when I get home after a day of fishing is I put my fish on ice, come in, I usually just, eat something, drink, get a drink, and then I go back out, and I usually just clean the fish, and I usually freeze them. But for the sake of this video, I saved them for tonight, or overnight, but I put them in the freezer because I forgot that I was going to catch, clean, and cook. And we're going to do something a little weird, I feel like. I'm going to make a fish omelet. Yeah, weird, huh? Fish omelet. So, let's get on it. So we ended up catching we caught 15 bluegill yesterday and that stripe. So got the fish over here, and I think I'm just gonna throw it all in the pan because there's not like a lot, and there's not like a lot at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the pan. I'm gonna get all the ingredients out. Then we're gonna do us a little egg omelet. So I don't know how y'all are gonna be able to see me during this. I'm gonna be kind of all over the place. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get the fish. I put it in this bag right here. It's just about a couple fillets, or they're really, really small actually. I'm gonna drain the water out of the bag. And I'm just gonna throw it in the frying pan. Like, oh, I didn't want that in there. Yucky. So then I'm gonna turn it on. And for the seasoning, I think we're gonna use some garlic powder, maybe crushed red pepper, and I think we'll try some of this beer can chicken seasoning. And I think it'll be really good on this, maybe. So it's got some of this fish here is still a little frozen. So you have to bear with that, but that's fine, that's no big deal. And I think I want to throw some onions in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw some onions in here just to make it a little bit more, I don't know. Make me feel like I'm doing a little bit more. So we got these onions here from leftover burgers. Let's get some of them. I like onions, so. I think we can get a little bit of olive oil and throw on top of all this. And need a spatula. And I'm sorry, I do apologize. This video is very boring in my opinion. I may not even upload it. I'm serious. I mean, I just found it very boring. But we'll see. I think we can do a little bit more onions. Put a little bit of olive oil on the back side of this pan so nothing starts sticking. And then we're going to start with a beer can chicken. Oh, that's just great. Whoever designed this isn't very smart. Just made a freaking mess. Oh, man. We'll scrape it off to the side for now. We'll do crushed red pepper. I like a lot of hot stuff. Then a little bit of garlic powder. We'll just kind of mix it around. And yes, I did wash my hands before this, but some of this fish here is still frozen. I think we're just going to cook it how it is. Here's cooking up, finishing up. I'm going to go ahead and get the egg ready. may think I'm really weird for this, but this cooked in egg is phenomenal. I done it yesterday before, when or that thing I showed y'all. This here needs to be stirred. I think it's just about done. But what I showed y'all yesterday, that sandwich, it was cooked in Del's. That was the first time, I'm about to sneeze. That was the first time I've ever done that, and that was the best egg I've ever had. I think we'll just do 3 eggs today. Wipe my hands off. There's got the spatula. And I know I need to improve on, leave down in the comments what I need to improve on my videos. I do know from editing them all the time, there is a couple things I know I'm really repetitive. And I don't do, when I'm working, I don't do a whole lot of talking. Like right now, I feel like I don't do a whole lot of talking. We're just going to put and you just see I just put a little bit of Del's in it. Oh, we don't have any more forks. Bigger. We're just going to whisk this here up. A touch of garlic powder. I'm going to get a plate. Put this here on. Let me go ahead and try the fish and see how it tastes. So, as you know, I'm sure fish does fall apart. I'm just going to try a little piece of it. That's really good. Go ahead and get the eye on. Got the egg poured. Get me some cheese. In my opinion, this Velveeta cheese is the best cheese for omelets. Hands down the best. So the omelet's starting to form. And we're gonna fold it in half, the cheese. Lay it across there. Make it extra cheesy. Just gonna take some of the fish here. Oh no, it's starting to rip. Big rip. As Flair would say. Oh my. This is a major fail. Well, the omelet, the egg was too thin and it's just split. So I guess I guess I'm just gonna eat it like scrambled eggs and fish and onion. I can't ever have anything go right. I don't even know how to do this. Oh! Hashtag epic fail. Well, that was just terrible. Okay, so I got this here, the egg, and it obviously didn't go as planned. Y'all saw it. So we're gonna start with the egg. Nice little bite of egg. Mmm. That egg and Dale's is really, really good. So I'm gonna get some egg and fish and cheese. So we got everything right here. Mmm. I actually recommend that. That's really, really good. Really good. But run y'all through my day one more time yesterday. Woke up, you know, this personal hygiene stuff. Then I usually drive around to a couple bodies of water first and just talk to some people there, see if they're biting or not. And if they're not, I just, you know, hop from spot to spot. Usually then come back. That's how I usually do it every time. Is I throw my fish on ice and I just hang around for a little while. And I usually clean them when it gets dark. Then usually put them in the freezer, but we done catch, clean, and cook. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.